A very warm welcome to all the participants who are going to start this course titled Multi-Criteria Decision Making, which is another NPTEL MOOC series, and my good name is Raghunandan Sengupta from the IME department at IIT Kanpur. So, what does this course offer? What are the overall syllabus? I will very briefly discuss about that. So, generally in any domains of decision making based on whether you want to buy a car, whether you want to buy a flat or an apartment, whether you want to invest in some education or whether you want to do some portfolio investment, whether you want to basically build up a factory, anywhere, for any decision maker there are different sets of competing criterias. Criteria means based on the evaluation you want to take the decision, and there are many alternatives. Alternatives means, like say for example, for buying a car, it can be Maruti, it can be Tata, it can be Honda, it can be Polo, Volkswagen, it can be anything. And the criteria would be, say for example, for the car it can be safety, it can be mileage, it can be maintenance cost, it can be what is the boot space, and so on and so forth. When you are making a decision to go for higher studies, the criteria can be what is the level of course, how are the teachers, how far it is from your home, what is the overall cost of studying, what is the overall potential of internship, what is the potential of final placements. And consider that if somebody has got an admission in one of these central universities, it can be whether the one wants to go to the Hyderabad or to the place in Calcutta or in Delhi or Bombay or Madras. So, these are the universities are the alternatives and the criteria as I mentioned. When you are trying to buy a house can be, consider the cities, it can be anything, it can be Lucknow, Warangal, Varanasi, Bhopal, Surat, or in northeast India, Guwahati, and the criteria based on which you want to buy is basically how safe is the city, what is the opportunities for job, how is the medical facilities, whether it is a gated community, and all these things. So, in many of the decision makers we consider to be rational, but in later on we will say they may not be. So, we will first cover the concept of quantitative techniques, then go into the qualitative techniques. Now, how it will facilitate the students? It will help them with a rich repertoire of tools, facilitate students with both basic and advanced concepts, will equip learners with the requisite skills in utilizing different techniques we will discuss, and the examples would be from the varieties of field for finance, management, engineering, psychology, biological sciences. So, these are two important prerequisites which I have given the course, which is based what is taught at IIT Kanpur is basically probability and statistics, starting from axioms of probability to theory of point estimation, theory of hypothesis, covering generating functions, distribution, expected value, and so on and so forth. And there are few books, they are classic books, but I am not suggesting these have to be followed in order to get the background for this course. The other one in operational research, which again is a course here, starts from linear programming, duality, sensitivity, max-flow, min-cut principle, optimality, integer programming, quadratic programming, so on and so forth. These few are the sets books. Again I am saying they are not the best, but they are very good books, people can follow accordingly what they like. Now, what would this course cover specifically? There would be three parts. Part 1 will consider the concept of irrational choice, utility theory, different types of utility theory, stochastic dominance, then preference theory, consumer choice, and all this normative prescriptive decision making. In the first part would be more discussion oriented, qualitative and non quantitative one. The second part would be multi objective decision making, covering the concept of dominated, non dominated solutions, then the weighted matrix method, weighted sum method, then the value function concept, interactive multi objective bundle based concept, and also few of the heuristic techniques. So, it is more problem based, I will not use the word problem, but it is quantitative based. And the third part would be more qualitative based, where we will use some of the quantitative techniques starting from MAUT, which is multi attribute utility theory, multi attribute value theory, Electra method, AHP, ANP, then Vicor method, Topsys, and so on and so forth. And these I am not going to read through that, these are some of the textbook, there is an exhaustive list of textbooks. So, I am which would be available to all the, they can be available in the library on the net, and I would request the students after going through the slides if they can refer these books accordingly. Thank you very much, and I am sure it will be a very exciting course for all of you who are going to take this course. And as you know, this course would be for 12 weeks, 60 lectures, each week being with 5 lectures, lectures being for half an hour, and after each week we will have one assignment. So, in totality there will be 2 assignments, and each assignment would be for 10 questions, MCQ type, and with +1 for positive answer and no marks being deducted. And for the final one, as you know, that it will be question based on all the overall concept which are covered, and in general there will be mixture of match of true and false, fill in the blanks, then MCQs, both qualitative and quantitative. And again, welcome to this course, have an exciting study, learn this course and do very well in life. Thank you very much.